All right, so this is the last video, I think, in this series. I don't know, maybe I'll make another one later, but this is the last one for right now anyway. This is to give you an overview of what a course could look like once you follow the steps I outlined in the previous videos, and then develop a template that you can reuse for courses across your curriculum and across your school. So with this one, you see announcements and checklists, like I talked about before. Now you'll notice it looks different than the ones before. The reason I kind of like this look, just for design, you get the list format it's easy to follow, but it can feel like a endless scroll of doom to try and, if you have a long course and lots of units, to have to scroll through everything. So what I did here to make it look like this is I went to settings, and in settings, you go down to course format, and I chose the tiles format. So if you have several, the traditional is topics. If you do weekly format, it will make one topic or one topic for each week for the length of your course. Social format, I really dislike. It looks like more like a Facebook type page with the most recent things on top. And that gets really messy and hard to follow from my point of view. Tiles format is a little more visually interesting than the traditional topics. And single activity format just shows one thing at a time. So I never do that. But that's how you change that. Go to settings and you can change the format. With each of the topics, I assigned a color to it, and if you do colors or other images, keep it simple and easy to intuitively go to. So students know this week we're in the orange unit, or this month we're doing yellow. Make it as visually not complex. Think of how they design icons for phones. You just want to be able to look and click. That's the idea. So it's designed that way. I always start out with a toolbox for the students. The toolbox includes a little video link to show them how to get started with Moodle, because there's no such thing as a digital native. Students need to learn how to use the technology too. I use Perusal, which I'll make a video about later, but that's a great plug-in tool that allows students to interact while they read electronic books or interact with videos. The syllabus is here. I included general notes, instruction on how we want students to take notes at the school. I use Albert.io and Khan Academy a lot, so I'll have links there. I always put in a Learn to Type link just as a resource for them. It's amazing how many students only know how to type with their thumbs, and life is a lot easier if they learn. So that's the toolbox. This teacher has already started creating her own introductory activities, which is awesome. I won't go into those, but in every unit, there are certain tools that I have put there already, designed to just make it easier for the teachers to get started. Like, let's click down at another unit here. So in almost every unit, I begin with what are you going to learn? This has the unit essential questions and objectives. This is a page tool. So if you go down to, or add activities, this is just a web page. It's just static. Students don't have to interact. If they look at it, they get a green check, and it makes them happy. The formative assessment will probably be some sort of quiz at the beginning. Then there are a couple forums. You can tell by the icon, this is an assessment where only the teacher gets to see it. This is an assessment. These two are forums where the students interact. So there will be a discussion, probably a project where they work together, and a quiz at the end. Now, I created the general idea for this, assigned the things to design rubrics and marking guides to each of these, and then I just duplicated the units all the way through so that I created 12 units, and every teacher at our school opens up their Moodle to find 12 units that are all ready to go. And if they don't want it, they can just delete it, no problem. If they want to change it, they can. But once you have developed your basic skills, it's really easy to set up a whole school to use similar tools, give the students a consistent experience across their schools, so that the students don't have to learn a new website for each class they log into. This course is already set up with all of its competencies according to the Common Core things that we use. So the teacher can easily assign competencies to assignments, and that's kind of where you're headed. If you have gone through the video series up to this point, you'll probably do this pretty well. So it takes a while before it becomes more automatic for you. You have to practice a little bit, but this is not an immensely hard thing to use. That's why it's used in so many tens of thousands of universities and schools worldwide. Moodle can really help you. It can save a lot of time in your career as a teacher once you learn to use it. It can really help with accreditation issues and communication with parents about what you're teaching and how your curriculum fits with your classes. I really hope it helps.